Welcome back. Jackie Shapiro used to be an ordinary clothes designer. Well, her clothes weren't ordinary, it's just the way she made them. And then she bought herself a Macintosh and became Jackie Shapiro, digital designer. And she launched a line of computer design clothes called GARP. Jackie, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you.
How did you get from the ordinary way of designing clothes to using a computer?
Oh, well, it probably stems from having discovered that my design process had become a formula, and I thought of how I would be able to crystallize that formula using the computer.
Now, you're talking about elements that go into designing clothes. Can you show us an example?
Sure. What I've done with this paint package called McPaint is drawn all the garment parts that I believe to be necessary for my clothing and created small image banks of its parts. This is an example of all my pockets, not all my pockets,
but again,
for the purposes of showing you.
These are your drawings?
These are my drawings. They're all created on the Macintosh, and it's inspired me because of its tools that allow me to investigate a number of possibilities of design solutions. These are sleeves, and of course it can be any kind of sleeve just using this tool.
Right.
These are some finished pants. Again, I have collars. These are all my collars that I've put in. They're all numbered. They go up to 200 for this season. And I haven't, of course, used all of them, just created them and have them there for whenever I need them. I can store them and retrieve them.
So it's a lot more convenient than the old way of designing clothes.
It's a lot more convenient. It's also inspirational because, like I said, it just never ends. You can end up creating things that you would have never thought of designing manually. This is a finished illustration.
Okay. Can we see how this works on the screen here?
Sure. What I'm doing here is taking a cuff and basically designing the shirt. It's a very simple design, but I've lassoed is a term used for this program. Lassoed the cuff, placed it where I want it on the shirt. Of course, I could put it anywhere and could put a cuff on the shoulder. Why not? Okay? So now I've got my shirt pretty much finished. I'll take that, and having designed a basic body that I use for all my clothing, well, this is a function that I go through because of the program. So now I'll move it, find my body.
Okay, now this is the body you use for all your designs. It's just one body fits all.
Okay, what I've done is tailored it to my needs by drawing it in proportion to my sample measurements.
Right.
So I'll take that shirt, place it on my body. I'll know its measurements because of how much it's deviated from the body. And I've got my shirt. Something I might want to do is work with a print.
Give it a pattern.
Give it a pattern, and voila, shirt.
Okay, now that's the screen. Can we go from the drawing board to something that's come off the drawing board?
Well, I'm wearing that shirt.
This is the same shirt?
This is the shirt.
Wow.
I don't know how it happened, just really coincidental.
Yes.
But
And I suspect you probably have some other designs around that we could take a look at. I mean, it would be a perfect idea for, say, a fashion show.
Oh, brilliant. Okay. Oh, this is Sherry. She's wearing a skirt-pant combination. That was inspired by the computer. What I've done is combined a pant design that I had with a skirt design and created this. And the shirt that she's wearing was tied back like my sleeve designs, and now she's got a shirt. And I've also been able to play with the patterns because I've been able to visualize things before I've actually made them. And so that saved me time and money.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Any others?
Yeah. Well, this is Nadia. She's wearing a coat with pants and a top. Now, the collar that she's wearing was created using the Macintosh, a stretch function that is available on it. And I took a regular collar that I had and stretched it to a fun, almost animated look. And you can play with that and put it anywhere you want. Again, I was able to play with the patterns and coordinate them so they worked. And all because of the computer. Sherry is wearing a jumpsuit with a t-shirt with an open back on both garments. She also has the collar, and that can be worn on the waist even. So,
Jackie, those are really beautiful.
Thank you.
Very interesting.
Thank you.
Ladies, thank you very much for being on Family Computing. Jackie, thank you for being with us.
Well, thank you. I enjoyed it very much.
Okay. When we return, Marshall Efron answers your PC questions in the Computer Workshop.
These are samples of computer-designed clothes. But what about clothes designed for computers? This is the Cray, one of the most powerful computers ever built. For youth style hounds, it comes in over 100 designer colors and a variety of fabrics. If you're thinking of picking one up, the Cray costs about $14 million. At that price, see if they'll throw in the plastic slipcovers.
Well, that's about all the time we have for this edition of Family Computing. Wasn't that a great fashion show? I really enjoyed it, but, well, I kind of thought the girls were a little stiff, a little inhibited. Now, I mean, I'm no expert, but I thought they could have used some better moves. You know, a little of this, and maybe a couple of these. I mean, you gotta feel it, and, well, you know. I'm Larry Sturl. See you next time on Family Computing.